Not your average run-of-the-mill comedian, I can assure you. Please welcome to the stage, Dion.
Well, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, and clearly by looking at me, you can tell I am not your run-of-the-mill comedian. First of all, I'm 65 years old. I am divorced. And I am a Catholic school teacher. So what that makes me, ladies and gentlemen, is what is known in the business as a triple threat. Because that means I am an experienced, horny disciplinarian. That's right, 50 Shades of Me. You are right. Unfortunately, at my age, I spend a lot of time in doctor's offices. And recently, I was sitting in the waiting room waiting for a pap smear. And I was getting really anxious. And I finally said, calm the fuck down, Cindy. It could be worse. This is not that bad. And I began to think of the ways. For example, if that doctor was guiding my feet into the stirrups, and he decided to change into spurs and assless chaps, that might make it worse. Or better, I'm not sure which one. Or how about this one? If the doctor is rooting around down there, and he finds the kitchen sponge I've been missing for 3 weeks, that certainly would make it worse. Or if I'm naked and on the counter and the man in the white coat comes up to me and he says, Ma'am, do you realize you're at Bell Tire? That would definitely make it worse. Now, when you're a teacher, you get some perks. And I actually got to meet a president of the United States. True story. Now, it's not exactly the president I would have chosen, but it was an honor. So here I am, I'm at Cobo Hall, and I'm flanked by my students. And there he comes. George W. Bush starts heading in my direction. And he asks me, "You the teacher?" "Yes, Mr. President, I the teacher." What I really wanted to say is, "Oh no, Mr. President, I'm no child left behind." Too many Secret Servicemen around, though, that was a problem. But he took a step closer and he kind of looked at me right in the eye and thought, okay, this is what I came here for. This is going to be great. And he said to me, "Well, keep on teaching." So every night I'm sitting by the phone waiting for that presidential pardon so I can retire. I hope it comes soon. Now, usually when I'm on stage, I don't like to talk politics. But I am tonight because I'm really disappointed that Jeb Bush is throwing his hat in the ring. I mean, just not another Bush. Not another Bush. Is this family not acutely aware of just how popular the Brazilian has become? Now, I have to tell you that I took a little time off from checking papers. I know it's almost against the law. But I did find this little Crime Watch article in a local paper that I wanted to share with you. And it was about an art theft in my community. And it didn't happen in a gallery or a retail store, or unfortunately not even at my house. It took place in the back seat of a 2001 Mazda minivan, unlocked. Okay? So what would a 51-year-old woman be so careless with? What type of art? Well, according to a police report, it was a hand-blown glass sculpture depicting male genitalia. That's the kind of art I have in my community. So that means it was a cobalt blue glass dildo. Now that's what I call art, ladies and gentlemen. Last I heard, every female cop in a 20-mile radius was in hot pursuit. And one interested bystander. Now, a lot of funny things happen when you teach school. And one day, unbeknownst to me, one of my little budding artists did a phallic drawing on the board. And so I walked into a classroom full of 5th grade boys, and one of them asked, "Is that for us?" No. Well, what is it? What do you mean, what is it? It looks like a big red penis to me. Well, these kids fell on the floor laughing. She said penis! Well, of course I said penis. I'm your health teacher. What would I call it? A big red pee-pee? Meat whistle? Jackhammer? Leaky hose? Groin ferret? One-eyed yogurt slinger? What? But you know what? I didn't erase that drawing because it was really well drawn. You know, it had a very nice girth. It was well veined. It was 22 inches of glorious red marker. And I named him Rambo. Oh. Thank you very much, everybody.
Cindy, Dion, ladies and gentlemen.